Hello my friends, welcome to another episode of Diablo 3. My name is Wilfred. So today I would like to play the challenge riff of this week, which is Witch Doctor, Angry Chicken. Pretty fun to play. Time to beat is 5 minutes and 34 seconds. Now I've done the 2-player with my wife already. We did it within 4.5 minutes, but I don't know whether because 2-player is easy or not, so I'm going to do a single player for you guys. So that's where you start. By the way, some of you are quite new to this game. I was just talking to my brother-in-law in Indonesia. He was like, oh, what is Diablo 3? Yeah, this is Diablo 3. So you could play a story mode or adventure or challenge riff, which is a weekly refresh of some challenge there. I enable you to play some builds that you would not normally play. And you got to experience it every week. Some builds are pretty fun to play, some builds are not really. Now this build is bizarre. It's called the Angry Chicken build. So you turn into an angry chicken, and you go pretty fast as well, and all you need to do is just explode. And then if you manage to kill off quite a lot of mobs at the same time, then you got to refresh the whole cooldown of it. So that is essentially what it does. Now of course, what you need to do also is to do a soul harvest as well. That go without saying. That is pretty important. And but I found that I don't need to do anything else. You could do a bit of fire bat, which is the button here, which is a channel, but you realize that it doesn't really hit much. It does hit quite a fair bit actually. Let me just it does hit quite a fair bit. And you can do swarm as well if you want to. So swarm is like the insect that go into the swarm is this one here that will just spread across like a damage over time kind of thing, give you another kind of flavor to it. Now there's a hound as well, which is these are the minion that you can do, and a spirit walk is the signature of Witch Doctor. So that is basically what you do here. Gear wise is pretty standard as well. It's using a set item, which is the it's one of the set items that buff a lot of like a Spider Queen and hacks and so on and so forth. More of the creatures. It buff all the different kind of pets that you have. Traveler's patch as well is for you to sort of like when you move you take lesser damage, and when you stand still your damage dealt is increased. There's a little buff here, so you can see things that are moving. This is reducing damage taken. So when you move, you reduce the damage taken, but when you stand still, you actually will increase the damage dealt. So it's kind of nice. It does give you a Manajuma's set as well, which is the hacks and angry chicken. So that is all about it. Nothing else is really build defining. The rest of the items. This one is just the more you move, the more you generate your mana, and the last one is that you are immune to arcane damage, so arcane will heal you instead. So that's all it is. Now I would usually arrange the toolbar in a way that I could play it. So I would just swap the fire bat into this this left button, and then I do the swarm onto the right button. I usually would like to go for the third button is for me to run. I'm sure you have your own way of doing things, and by all means you can pick and mix everything. It is all grey out for you. You cannot pick a new build, so you must use a build that is already been set up by the challenge riff itself. Passive wise, very standard. Pierce the Veil, Fierce Loyalty. So you want to have one of the dog or whatever pet that with you. Then then this one is the gain the maximum life and mana, reduce cooldown all your skill by 1 second when an enemy die within 20 yards. So that's quite important. And then the tribal rights as well. So this is the reduce the cooldown for some of these items like hacks. Hacks is important. You need to pop it quite often as well. So that's really all that it does. I'm not going to talk too much about it, and I'm just going to go and do it now. You may have a little bit of motion sickness, and my apologies in advance because this build, they go really fast. So bring out the dogs first, and that is important, and then find a group of big guys here. Yeah, just have to make sure you pop it at the right place, and that is it. So it is an angry chicken build. So you just need to hunt from elite to elite, and so that's done. Got it? Yeah, it is pretty fun build. If you see a big group, do go and do it as well. I mean, there's no hard and fast rule. Done, you see. You can pop a few here as well. I mean, if they have a big group like this one, you just pop it, and and rush for the next one. There's a big group here. Sometimes it's a bit hard to stay still as well. Make sure you have the yeah, what is it called? One of the soul harvests there as well. Yeah, so you just don't forget arcane heals you instead, so that is good. You can find a big group, and maybe here is quite nice. So this is angry chicken. You can do a bit more as well if you want. Yeah, single target is a bit hard. It just it's a hit and miss sometimes. So you still have to have the other normal power as well. Shielded. You're shielded anyway. I mean, do pop other things as well. I mean, you don't have to do angry chicken all the time, but it can't help. And just if it's a big group, then you just do it. Don't have to do it if it's not a big group. Yep, that's done. So just keep doing it. There are no more here. Then yeah, they just need to rush for the until you see a big group. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, so that is one done. So is there a bubble somewhere? Sometimes I do miss out some bubbles here and there. So one group here done. Done. I think here is the dead end if I'm not wrong, or not. I don't know. So Guardian is here. Done. Yep. So that is done. How many minutes did I take? It's 4.5 minutes, so it's quite similar to my 2-player style, but I mean, I've done it once already, so it's nothing to cheer about. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure you can do it as well, because the time limit is like 5 minutes something, so that is pretty good. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. It is, for those who have not played Angry Chicken build for the Witch Doctor, it's definitely you should try it out, because it's really, really fun. Now I get it why this build is so fast in doing bounty, because it runs so fast. The chicken runs so fast. It's crazy. So this guy is really, really running fast and is very effective. It's one of those weird builds. I don't know how effective it is in endgame, but it seems like it's rather fun build. So you see a toad there as well. So anyway, thanks for watching. And today is 1st of January 2020. So happy New Year to you all. Bye bye.